Yo, this right here is just wild to me. I don't know. So looks like Cash Doll is on some new year, new me type vibe. She's saying no champagne, no sex, no arguing, no bad eating, no shopping, no posting unless I'm obligated, no going out, no spending money, and no hookah neither. Oh, and no traveling unless it's money on the floor starting next Monday. Laughing out loud. Now, here's the thing, this shit is cool, but if my girl was to post some stuff like this, talking about she's celibate, that's like a disrespect to me. That's how I feel. And it's just strange to me, bro. Like, just think about a woman being in a relationship, right? She got a whole boyfriend and she posts, I'm celibate. It's like crazy. Well, maybe she's single, who knows? Nevertheless, the guy that she's messing with or was messing with, when she met him, he was a football player, Za'Darius. And last time I checked, he retired, bro. Think about that, fam. When he met her, he was a tough football player. He got with her and then he retired from football while being with her. Like, I always thought that was strange because when he retired, he never said what was his reason for retiring, which was kind of wild. But I did a breakdown on this whole little situation, man. Check this out.
Yeah, for sure.
Were you always planning on playing this season, or was that a consideration?
Oh no, I was playing for sure. Yeah. I'm not hanging it up yet. I see where you was going with that, but nah, man, I got a lot more left in the tank. I played football. I started my senior year in high school, so it's like I'm still young in the game, man. So yeah, I got a lot more left. Don't put that one on me.
Now, as you guys are aware, Cash Doll boyfriend Zadarius Smith retired from the NFL, right? And what is so sad about it is it's shocking news because he was just a free agent and it took him a while before he got picked up from a team. And he just signed a new contract with the Eagles, and all of a sudden, he's retiring.
Hey, Nick, wondering how surprised you were that Zadarius walked away from football and what your reaction was. And, you know, what's your confidence level in the other guys you have with Nolan still out for a couple more weeks?
Yeah, obviously, I found out this morning a little bit, obviously before you guys did. I wish him the best, and I really enjoyed having him on this football team while he was on this football team.
Retiring in the middle of the season is crazy. So Darius is only 33. His reason for retirement could be several reasons. It could be he's suffering from a chronic injury. It could be he lost his passion for the game. It could be pride. It could be the locker room. He don't want to play for the Eagles anymore. It could be multiple reasons. Or it could be he want to focus being a boyfriend to his rapper girlfriend, Cash Doll. But nevertheless, he's given up the sport that he loves, the sport that pays his bills. And I personally feel like to give that up at the age of 33 is a bit abrupt. But again, if it was due to an injury, I totally understand. Now, what I'll say is this. I made several videos stating that I feel like he was too focused on Cash Doll and he wasn't really focused on his career, right? And like I always tell you guys, you got to pay attention to how your life evolves when you get with a certain woman. I told guys a long time ago, when he first met Cash Doll, he was on the Detroit Lions. While he was with her, he got dropped.
Well, you signed in that contract with the Lions. Okay, that's all I need.
This week, Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell gave a few good reasons as to why the Lions didn't bring back Zadarius Smith and why they didn't get involved in some of the big edge rusher trades this summer. First off, Zadarius Smith not coming back is a pretty simple one. On Wednesday, on an interview with 97.1 The Ticket, Dan Campbell said, "We feel like we're good enough where we're at right now." Plain and simple.
Brad Holmes gets asked about the edge position a lot, and we asked you about the edge last year on the deadline. You add Zadarius Smith, and it looked like he gave you guys a boost. What's the best explanation for why you guys didn't bring him back for this season?
Well, we're good right now. I mean, we're pretty good here. We got Davenport. We got good depth. I like what we got interior, too. We got a lot of flexibility. We're sitting pretty good right now. So we're ready to go, man.
And then he started to run around with her, going to her shows, being at the BET Awards. It's almost like he was chasing it. Like he was chasing Clout because he was always on the Shade Room.
Society around the world to be recognized. And of course, I want to make sure that the young people of Africa, everything around, you already know it. Which one? I let him know it. First time. Got a spin game right. Together, guys. You have to be set up. Hey, guys, together right here in the middle. Yeah, everything's the same. Yeah. And one more time, guys, together. And then right down in front, right next to the little guys in front. Let's go. Go get the shot, guys.
And I felt like, bro, focus on your career, right? I mean, I try to warn the brother.
All I wanted to do was be there for you, Joe. All I did was be there for you. That's all I did.
But my point is this, fellas. When you get with a woman and your life starts going downhill instead of up, that's never a good thing. So like I was saying, when he first met Kash Doll, he was playing for Detroit Lions. Then he got dropped. Then it took him a while to get on another team. And he finally got a chance with the Eagles, right? They took a chance on him, which was great.
Howie Roseman just pulled the trigger to bring in another edge rusher as he signed the veteran Zadarius Smith to a one-year deal. And I gotta say, I think that this is an absolute perfect move. I mean, no offense to the Eagles group of edge rushers, because I honestly love most of the guys in that room, but the Birds were a little thin at that position, and the Cowboys game proved that. So not only does adding Zadarius Smith get you some much-needed depth, but it also gets you a veteran leader with lots of experience in a room that has a lot of young players, and it also gets you a guy who could potentially end up making a big impact for this Eagles defense and pass rush this year. Because even though Zadarius Smith is now 32 years old and going into his 11th season, he's still a very good and productive player. As last year with both the Lions and Browns, he put up 9 sacks. In 2023 with the Browns, he put up 5.5 sacks. In 2022 with the Vikings, he put up 10 sacks and made the Pro Bowl. And in his years before that with the Packers, he was one of the game's better pass rushers and even made an All-Pro. I mean, sure, those Packers years were a little while back now, but that Vikings year wasn't very long ago. Those 9 sacks on 2 different teams were just last year, and he was also 11th in the NFL in hurries last season with 67. So, I don't know. Personally, I think Zadarius Smith can come in right away and make an impact for this Eagles defense. I think he makes the defensive line and pass rush specifically a whole lot scarier, and overall, I'd give this signing an A+ for Howie Roseman. I mean, I could not be a bigger fan of it.
And you know what is so sad about his sudden retirement? This is going to be his biggest highlight after signing with the Eagles. It's not easy being a man, because as a man, you got to keep the main thing the main thing. You got to always focus on your purpose. When a man takes his focus away from his purpose and he starts to focus on other things, his life always go downhill. It never fails. When you look at a man and you see things is not really going up, it's simply because his mind is not focused on the right things. And when I saw this clip of him doing handshakes with Cash Doll, I was like, damn, son, bro, mind is not in the game. And that's the problem. It's like, bro, come on, man. Lock in, fam. You just got signed. Stop doing goofy shit on the sidelines to impress the shade room, to go viral on blogs. Focus on your game. And if you paid attention, as soon as he got signed, his girl made it about her. She's at his games, soaking up all of the attention. And as a man, you got to pay attention to these things, bro. These things are distractions. And this is why I told you guys, bro, if you get with the wrong woman, she will always drain your energy. Power up and return back to the streets. This man is leaving money on the table, retiring. He's only going to receive his sign-on bonus, but he's going to leave his base salary on the table after retiring, which is not good, bro. Because a woman like this, she's money hungry, bro. It's going to be cool for now, but I'm pretty sure he's going to regret his decision. If not his decision, he's probably going to regret his actions for the past year, because he's going to feel like, man, if I was only focused on the game, I might not be in this position. Because as a man, you're going to start thinking about your actions. You're going to start reflecting, but he might not be reflecting now because he's engulfed with Cash Doll. He's giving her all of his energy. But once he move away and he got some time to think and reflect, he's probably going to regret. Because the thing about being like an athlete, everything matters. The things that you eat, your nutrition, practice, the way you take care of your body is extremely important, man. So this is just a very sad situation, man. But like I said, fellas, to me, if I get with a woman and when I met her, I was in an NFL team, then I got dropped, then it took me a while to get on another team, and now I'm retiring, I can't honestly say that she's bringing good energy to my life. And sometimes, fellas, it's wise to move away from that energy.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.